Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to our channel. It's time once again to dim your lights, wrap yourselves up in your favorite blanket, and prepare for a chilling tale from the darker side of reality. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of our spine-tingling stories. Now, let's dive into tonight's terrifying tale, Nightmare in the Woods, our unforgettable encounter with the haunted cabin. Remember, dear listeners, there's no comfort in the dark. In the still, quiet town of Havenbrook, nestled between the majestic mountain ranges and a dense, ominous forest, a group of 5 friends, Sarah, John, Emily, Mark, and their faithful dog, Max, decided to undertake a weekend adventure. They set off with high spirits, eager to explore the untamed wilderness that was their backyard. Little did they know they were embarking on a journey that would forever mark their lives. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the sunlight filtering through the treetops grew sparse, and an eerie silence replaced the chirping of the birds. They stumbled upon a clearing, and in its center stood a decrepit cabin, its sagging structure casting long, sinister shadows. It was strangely out of place, a remnant of a time long forgotten, consumed by the relentless passage of time. With curiosity piqued and the adventurous spirit of youth, they decided to investigate. The door creaked ominously as they pushed it open, revealing a scene frozen in time. Dust-covered furniture, faded photographs, and a long, extinguished hearth filled the room. As they ventured further, a chill ran down their spines. It was an uncanny feeling, like they were trespassing in a space where they were unwelcome. Suddenly, Max started growling, his eyes focused on the darkened corner of the room. They followed his gaze, their hearts pounding in their chests, but there was nothing. Just an old rocking chair swaying gently as if someone had just left it. But the room was empty, wasn't it? As night fell, they decided to camp in the clearing, a safe distance from the cabin. But as the moon climbed the sky, they began to hear soft whispers carried on the wind, growing louder with each passing hour. Then, the door of the cabin creaked open, and a cold gust of wind blew out their fire. Frozen in fear, they watched as the rocking chair started moving again, this time more violently, accompanied by a low, guttural humming sound. Max whimpered and hid behind them, his usually brave demeanor replaced with fear. The temperature dropped drastically, their breaths visible in the air. The whispers grew louder, transforming into words they couldn't understand, the language of the dead echoing through the night. With adrenaline surging through their veins, they decided to escape, but the once familiar path twisted into a maze of trees. The forest seemed alive, trapping them in its deadly snare. The distant laughter of children mixed with the whispers, creating a terrifying symphony of the damned. Just when they were about to give up, dawn broke, and with it, the eerie voices and the labyrinth of trees vanished. Exhausted and traumatized, they found their way back to Havenbrook. The haunted cabin in the woods became their shared nightmare, a chilling reminder of the night when they crossed the threshold of the natural into the supernatural. They never ventured into the woods again. However, on quiet nights, they could still hear the distant echoes of the whispers, carried on the wind from the heart of the forest, a chilling memory of their unforgettable encounter with the haunted cabin. No one in Havenbrook believed their tale. After all, it sounded like a story spun around a campfire to give the listeners a good scare. But the friends knew better. They knew what they had heard, what they had seen, and the fear they had felt. It was real as the haunted cabin that still stood in the clearing, a silent sentinel of the untold horrors that dwelt within its rotting walls. As time passed, the friends grew apart, each grappling with the memory of that night in their own way. Sarah left town, seeking solace in the city's hustle and bustle, hoping it would drown out the whispers that still haunted her dreams. John, usually the bravest amongst them, turned into a recluse, refusing to venture out after dark, his eyes always reflecting a deep-rooted fear. Emily and Mark, who once planned to marry, could not bear the shared trauma and chose separate paths, their love story ending on a tragic note. Only Max, the loyal dog, never showed any signs of change. He would often sit by the edge of the forest, his eyes fixed on the path leading to the cabin, as if waiting for something or someone. Some nights, he would howl at the moon, a mournful sound that echoed through the silent town, reminding everyone of the friends' terrifying encounter. Despite the fear and the changes it brought, the friends could not regret their adventure. It had given them a glimpse into the unknown, a terrifying testament of the world beyond their comprehension, and, most importantly, a story of their unforgettable encounter with the haunted cabin, a nightmare in the woods that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. And there you have it, dear listeners, a chilling tale of a haunting that changed the lives of 5 friends forever. We hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends to give them a good scare. And remember, the next time you venture into the woods, be careful where curiosity leads you. You never know what you might stumble upon. Until next time, keep your lights on and your doors locked. Sweet dreams, and remember, there's no comfort in the dark. Good night. And as always, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates on our spine chilling stories. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, stay curious, and keep listening. Good night, dear listeners.